welcome to the deep dive. So we often dig into these, huge stacks of research or dense policy papers.
Right.
But today we're taking a shortcut to something really profound just by focusing on one single powerful piece of creative work.
A very short one at that.
Exactly. We are diving into the transcript of the song Old Driveways by Hollerhead, and it's just a masterclass in understanding catastrophic loss.
Oh, absolutely. And more than that, it's about how identity and your sense of self somehow managed to survive total physical annihilation.
That's amazing.
It really is. And our mission for this deep dive is to really unpack how the lyrics take this one location, an old driveway, and turn it into the ultimate anchor for personal history.
Right.
We're basically tracing the line from complete physical destruction to this incredible emotional resilience. We're connecting, gravel and asphalt to something totally
Tamara in itself. And what's so
Correct.
fascinating is how quickly the lyric sets up that contrast. It is a genuine, heartbreaking lament for everything that's been torn away.
It is.
But almost in the same breath, it just pivots to this celebration of what can't be touched. The whole thing is built around the idea that the wind don't blow that hard.
It's such a powerful statement. It's basically saying that some forces, even something as violent as a tornado, they can't compete with the durability of your own internal world.
Okay, so let's start with that violence first. The song just throws you right into the aftermath, the scene of ruin caused by these damn tornadoes. And it doesn't just feel structural. It feels like a robbery. The lyric says they stole all the rest.
And that verb stole, that's so critical, isn't it?
Yeah, it's personal.
It's totally personal. It suggests a kind of malicious theft, not just a random act of nature. And the description of what was lost, it isn't generic at all. It's painfully specific.
The favorite poor swing and the prettiest maple. These aren't just things.
No. They're signifiers of time, of stability. A swing is about childhood, and that maple tree, that's decades of growth and beauty.
When you lose a tree like that, you're not just losing wood.
You're losing history. Exactly. These things define the character of the home, the effort someone put in, and then it goes on to the man-made stuff. Every window and every light pole.
Total obliteration.
Everything designed to give you shelter or light, just gone.
But the line that really, for me, just lands the emotional cost of it all is that summary. Years of blood sweat, now all gone.
Ugh. That hits so hard.
It really does.
Because it quantifies the loss in human effort. All that slow, steady work just erased in minutes. That's the weight of it.
And that's the setup.
That's the setup. This immense tragedy is what forces the pivot. Because when everything physical is gone, you have to ask, okay, what's left?
And what is left is where this deep dive really begins. The central theme becomes what can't be taken away by that wind.
It's the ultimate statement of defiance. The lyric just says it flat out. You can't have memories. And the reason is what you said before. The wind don't blow that hard. It's like a cognitive blueprint for how to survive. The physical world can change, but your internal archive is safe.
It says it can't change who we are. So if your identity isn't in the house, in the things that blow away, then where is it anchored?
In the driveway.
The driveway, the one thing that's all that we got left.
It becomes the physical proof of a metaphysical truth. And think about that for a second. Why the driveway? Why does that matter more than the house?
It's the stage.
It's the stage, exactly.
Right.
It's the setting where the whole narrative of life unfolded. The song says it's full of memories for the rest of your life. It is the one constant, the ground beneath all those memories.
But wait, let's push on that a little. A driveway is still physical, right?
Yeah.
It's just concrete, gravel. It's still subject to erosion, to nature.
That's a great point.
So isn't there a risk that even this last physical tie will eventually fade, that the connection is temporary? How does the song handle that?
And it does handle it. It counters that idea not by saying the concrete will last forever, but by proving that the memories themselves are now so detailed, so connected to that space, that they've become their own anchors. The physical object might fade, but the stories are already internalized. The next part of the lyric is basically the evidence locker for that claim.
So the memories themselves are what make the driveway permanent in the mind.
That's it.
All right, let's get into those details, because this is where the writing is just. It's incredible. It takes this abstract idea of memory and makes it so real.
Absolutely. We go from defending the idea of memory to just cataloging the proof. And the images are all snapshots tied right to that surface. Like the line about the silver ride,
Oh, yeah.
the car that claimed this gravel for its grave.
That is such a powerful phrase. It's not just an old car rusting in the yard.
No, not at
Right.
all. Grave implies ritual, respect, a final resting place. This silver ride, maybe it was a first car, a beloved truck. It didn't just break down, it died there.
And the lyric puts that right next to the speaker's name.
Which intertwines the loss of this thing with the speaker's own identity. The place of the loss is marked forever.
And then we get maybe the most powerful image of all, the one that ties generations and work to that spot. The concrete handprints, still black from all his stains.
Wow.
That line is just astounding.
It is, because it's permanence versus chaos. The concrete didn't blow away. And those stains, oil, grease, whatever, they aren't just dirt, they're documentation.
Right. The house was fragile, wood and glass.
But the handprints are set in concrete. They represent effort, care, family history, specifically, male labor, his stains. The black color just reinforces that this is history written in work.
An imprint that can't be washed away.
Exactly. It's the perfect contrast to the windows and light poles that were just gone in a second.
The difference between what's temporary and what's legacy.
That's it. And then the song transitions so beautifully from the physical artifacts to the purely human experiences. We get the longing for sisters and all those childhood games.
The driveway was the playground.
It was the whole world. It was the setting for all those crucial moments.
I love the detail that comes right after that. The one about the bicycles that kicked off all their chains.
Oh, that image is just pure joy, isn't it?
It is.
It perfectly captures that feeling of youthful freedom, of just recklessness. The chains are breaking because they're being pushed to the limit, probably racing right down that driveway.
It's so cinematic, you can almost see it.
You can. It's sound and motion forever anchored to that one stationary spot. It's the essence of freedom.
And because all these details, the silver ride, the black handprints, the flying chains, are so specific, they could have happened anywhere else.
They prove the thesis. This whole section is the reinforcement. It's showing you that these are the days that just don't blow away. It's saying that these small, visceral, shared moments are way more durable than any building.
Which brings us to the final message about endurance and imagination.
Yeah.
The physical destruction happened. That's real. But the connection has been successfully moved into the mind.
And the song even gives you the instructions on how to do it. The speaker issues a command, maybe to a loved one, maybe to you, the listener.
Close your beautiful eyes, because it don't matter where you are.
Yes, such a profound instruction.
Why do you think it forces you to close your eyes?
Because that's the final step. It's the deliberate act of taking ownership, of decoupling the memory from the physical place.
So you're relocating it.
You're relocating it cognitively. The driveway stops being a dot on a map and becomes this portable mental construct that you can take anywhere. The tragedy happened, but the internal archive is totally intact.
It's the ultimate portability of home. You carry the foundation with you.
And no wind can touch that. Then the lyric just hammers it home with that final repetition. This driveway is full of memories.
Like a mantra.
It's a declaration of victory over the disaster. The focus is singular, just on that one surface. But then, right at the very end, we get this one single standalone word: heat.
Yeah, that word just hanging there at the end. It's such a jolt, a sensory thing after all this emotional and physical description. What do we take from that?
I think it's the final piece. It regrounds the entire memory in a physical sensation. Heat could be the intensity of the emotion itself, the warmth of remembering.
Or it could be literal.
Or it could be literal, the warmth of the sun on that old blacktop. A familiar, enduring feeling tied forever to that one spot. It tells you that memory isn't cold or abstract. It's warm, it's immediate, it's visceral.
That's a fantastic reading of it. So we started this deep dive looking at how this one lyric uses a simple driveway to talk about the endurance of identity against total loss. The tornado stole the house, but it couldn't touch the foundation of memory.
And that gives us a really powerful lesson in resilience. If the definition of home isn't the building that was destroyed, but the surface where life was lived, the ground that held the handprints and the graves, then it makes you wonder, what mundane, overlooked anchor in your life holds the most permanent memory? Is it, the worn step of a porch? The specific texture of a countertop? What small, unremarkable surface have you unconsciously covered with a history that even the strongest winds couldn't possibly blow away?